Hello and welcome to Rocktober, our Out of the Park 23 save with the Colorado Rockies. In this save, we are going to be trying to bring the Rockies their first World Series championship, and if we manage to do that, who knows where we'll end. Maybe I don't know why I'm clicking on Todd Helton. We might end on, end after 1, we might end after 2, we might end after 10, who knows. Just depends on how I'm feeling and the support I receive from you guys. If you are watching this video, and if you continue to watch these videos, thank you, I appreciate it. No pressure. If you're not enjoying it, no pressure to keep watching. Just want to get that out of the way. But yeah, I don't know what's up with the borders on my OBS studio. I think I have to restart it, but hopefully it doesn't subtract from your viewing experience of this video. Now, on to the game settings. I just want to go over settings and the team in this first episode. So, current rating scale, I like 1 to 100. It gives the most amount of information. 20 to 80 because it also gives a lot more information than 20 to 80 or 20 to 80 increments of 5 or stars. Show ratings over max. If a player has over 100 in a skill, it will show over that. It will show like 108 or like 114 if they're really good. Coach Cohesion Impact, I actually want to set to none. I don't really like that side of the game. I don't like how having coaches that don't like each other can affect the team. I don't like that. Anyways. Once a week autosaves. These are all the same as the regular one. Preseason predictions are automatic, yes. Global financial coefficient is still 1. Players and face gen. Normal injury frequency. Player personality ratings are turned on. Away uniforms and baseball cards are turned off, and then all coaches, scouts, managers, and players have face gen pictures. Batter aging speed and pitcher aging speed are down to 750. I don't trust these yet. I haven't messed around with them or tested how they affect anything. So I wish there could be a number, but like I wish you could say development target age 23 instead of in this game. It's most of the time it's 25 or 26 is when most people reach their ability, which is I guess better in real life. But I like seeing people break records, so I would like to see like 23, 22, 21 guys in the big leagues at Juan Soto age, because that way it's just more fun. You like seeing young guys do well. Young guys do well in every other sport. Young guys should be able to do well in baseball. Aging target age, I like having older players in the league as well. I like having a large array of talent in the league, whether it be you have 42-year-old Nelson Cruz who's still kicking, and you have 21-year-old. Who's 21 in the MLB nowadays? Brian Hayes is like 22, right? Juan Soto's like 23. Acuna's like 24. You like having a big mix there. So the aging speed is turned way down, because in this game you can have guys retiring at like 33, 34 when they're at the top of their game. I don't like that. Away uniforms, basic cards, we already talked about that. AI settings. This is kept regular. I might tick it. If I get into the trades in the next episode, which there are going to be a lot of trades in the next episode because I am trying to tank this team. We are going for a tank. We're not going to try and compete in the first couple seasons. We're just going to be trying to tank so that we can get as good of a draft pick in the next year and as good of development and as good prospects as possible. Anyways, the ratings weight is 50. Normally it's 60. I think it's 65, 20, 10, 5 is what it normally is. I turned it to 50, 20, 20, 10. And that's something I'm testing now. Usually I go 10, 40, 30, 20. But I feel like a lot of name value nowadays is in trades. You got guys like Javi Baez getting large sums of money when he hasn't been good for a couple seasons. So, anyways. League settings, these 3 don't matter. Almanac database, stuff doesn't matter. You can, I'm pretty sure with this, you can add a new league, yes. So if we get to the point where people want to see the KBO, and the NPB. I will add those. No expansion. League and teams, the same rules. I turned off extra innings and allowed ties. No expanded initial roster. Allow trading of injured players. Changed the draft rounds to 30. Generate players for 35 rounds, and turned off draft lottery. I'm basically reverting all of the changes they made in the lockout because I think they are stupid. Besides the Shohei Ohtani rule, I like the Shohei Ohtani rule. Because I like two-way players. Because two-way players are fun. Let's be honest. You like seeing guys like Shohei Ohtani. It makes baseball fun, and baseball is at a really bad point in the game's life. It's it's ugly right now. Not a lot of people are watching. Not a lot of people are playing. It's ugly. So we're just gonna revert back to old school. No modified extra innings because I don't really think anybody likes that. Nobody likes that. It's not baseball if you have ghost runners. That's little league baseball. Anyways, I don't want to go into too big of a rant about that. Change the names to the official name Silver Slugger and Gold Glove. Human managers can't vote for All-Stars. Just that way you guys won't see me getting my guys random All-Star appearances when they get like a 2-war season. Like you don't want to see that. Commissioner mode's also off because I could cheat with it, and I don't want to cheat with it. Players, a lot of international free agents to kind of make up for the lack of KBO and MPB, and then generate a lot of free agents. Actually, we'll do more. 30 might be too much. Just getting random American guys. 12 is good. And then this is just regular. I haven't touched these. Import. Oh, this is interesting. That's interesting. Okay. I don't know why it goes to that menu. Anyways, into the team, we are done with settings. As you can see, our roster here, I haven't changed anything. I am the manager. So I will be changing the lineups based on, I won't be changing them until we've made all our trades, but yeah. Obviously, you see the big signings of Chris Bryant, the resurgence of Antonio Senzatella. I guess it's kind of a resurgence. He had a really good, like, not a really good, but he had a good 2018. Kind of put him on my radar, and now he's back after a great 2021. Austin Gomber, of course, kind of gives up way too many home runs to playing cores, but I mean, he was good not in Cincinnati, in the Cardinals organization, so we're gonna give him a chance here. Or we might not. Who knows? Kyle Freeland on that $7 million deal. Hopefully we can get a team to take him. I did put in for a scout. I think it's John Mazeliak or Rick Mazeliak. I don't know what his name is. I think it's John, but John Mazeliak is going to be our new scout. And Chad Kuhl is our last starter. He's awful. He's just terrible. He's really just an innings eater. Might be a good reliever. Never mind. Like, his stuff goes up, but everything else goes down. So, yeah, we're looking for a 5th starter. We'll look at the minors in episode 2, after all the trades. Alex Colomé is our closer right now. Of course, on that $4.1 million contract. He's a great reliever. I mean, he's fantastic, but not for us. Ground ball pitcher too, which helps. Julian Fernandez, probably also not going to be staying here for very long because he's in arbitration, and he's a fly ball pitcher. Jordan Sheffield, I believe last year he was from the Seattle organization, I want to say. We got him in the Rule 5 draft. No, from the Dodgers. Okay. He was the Dodgers, with the Dodgers. Of course, you can see Tulsa there, so I don't know why I thought he was in the Seattle organization. I'm thinking of somebody else. Yeah, Jordan Sheffield. He's okay. Brendan Gold might step in and be our 5th starter. What does his stuff go to? Stuff changes between starters and relievers. It's normally ranges between 5 and 10, so stuff goes to a 28. No thank you. I do not want to have a 28 stuff guy be my starter. Carlos Estevez, he's fine. Daniel Bard, he's on a lot of money, but he's also kind of just fine. Tyler Kinley, he's awful. Nick Bush, also not great. And then Ashton Goudeau, of course he's from Louisiana. Goudeau is what I'm gonna say. He could be a guy who starts. And then the lineup. We'll go actually into the lineup page for this. We got Elias Diaz at catcher. He's a captain. He's probably gonna stay for a little while. Dom Nunez not going to stay for a while. The home run power is nice at catcher. The catcher ability is serviceable, but the contact and void K is just awful. CJ Crone, he's first on my chopping block really. He's a good player, but we don't need him if we're gonna tank. Brendan Rodgers, a guy who I will be keeping, probably. I mean, nobody's untouchable on this team, not even German Marquez. So everybody is on the block as far as I'm concerned, but I would like to keep Brendan Rodgers because I think he could be a great second or third baseman for us. Not good enough to play short, but he could be a great second or third baseman. Connor Joe, he's kind of just a guy. Same thing with Ryan McMahon. They rate him really highly in this game. I mean, as they should after his 2021 season, but he's still not the greatest player in the world. Low contact, low avoid Ks, low turn double play. I'm kind of just talking myself into trading him. I'm just looking for ways to get out of this contract. Eliuris Montero. Again, he was really good in the minors last year. I believe in Hartford. Yeah, he was really good in Hartford. Showed up on a lot of people's radar, and now he's on the major league team. Colton Welker, I see him as the replacement for Ryan McMahon. He's probably a first baseman. Not good enough to play third. 32 turn double play is not what you like to see for a third baseman. Given the fact that it is the hot corner, and you would like to see that be a little bit higher. Jose Iglesias. I love his profile, but 19i and 5 million, I need to get out of this deal. I mean, I don't need to, but I would like to get out of this deal. Chris Bryant, the big money deal for former MVP. That's 2017, right? 2016. All right. I do not know Chris Bryant. I'm not the biggest fan of Chris Bryant. In real life as a player. He had a really good couple seasons, and then last year in San Fran and Chicago, he was good as well. I don't really know why I don't like him that much as a player, but I don't know. He doesn't have like a great tool like that he kind of like sells himself on. He's just very good, but not great. Sam Hilliard, he's nothing. He's a nothing player. Jonathan Daza again. Most of these outfielders are just nothing players. Charlie Blackmon, obviously want to get out of this deal, but it's only 10 million next year, and he's a very popular player here. So I'm not going to be getting rid of Charlie Blackmon. He's going to be our DH for the next 2 years, because you got to have Charlie Blackmon on the team. I'm not going to get rid of team legends just for the sake of tanking. Like, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to have him here for the next 2 years. Randall Grichuk, if he does end up having a good season and opting out of that 10 million, I will try and bring him back just because he is such a big team legend. Arenado later down the line, who knows? Might bring him back. The prodigal son. Randall Grichuk, he's nothing as well. So yeah, that is our team. Thank you for watching episode 1. If you made it all the way through, thank you. I appreciate you. And yeah.